company.
Yes, sir. I have been promoted in the same company from MR Junior to MR, sir.
Oh, wow. So you have been appointed as management representative.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was also management representative for most of my time in Minda, NK Minda Group. I know it's not an easy job,
Yes,
but there's a lot of
yes.
learning. मतलब आसान नहीं है, but there's a lot of learning. जी, तो डेजिग्नेशन भी उन्होंने इंक्रीज किया कि दे हैव चेंज द डेजिग्नेशन एज वेल.
यस सर, सिग्नेचर चेंज कर दिए वो लोग.
अच्छा, अब क्या हो गया आप?
अभी
अब क्या
MR हो गया
अब
सर.
क्या दिया है आपको डेजिग्नेशन? मैनेजमेंट रिप्रेजेंटेटिव. ओके, ग्रेट ग्रेट
अभी
ग्रेट.
मैनेजमेंट दिया है.
ठीक है. तो उसमें ये भी होता है ऑफिसर या सीनियर ऑफिसर, ऐसा कुछ बनाया गया?
वैसा तो कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन
अच्छा.
मेरे जो अफसर है उनको
हम्म.
सीनियर क्वालिटी
अच्छा.
QMS एंड
हाँ.
ऐसे कुछ नहीं उनको बस.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. तो पोस्ट जो है वो मैनेजमेंट रिप्रेजेंटेटिव पोस्ट उन्होंने डेजिग्नेट करी है. पहले भी था ये पोजीशन? पहले भी थी सीनियर, ये जो पोजीशन थी एमआर की, पहले भी थी या अभी क्रिएट करी है कंपनी ने?
सर पहले MR जूनियर था सर. अभी
ओके.
मैं MR हो गया हूँ. लेकिन जो
ओके.
भी मेरे representative है, मतलब
हाँ
रिपोर्टिंग मैनेजर,
हाँ.
उनका कुछ
यस.
सीनियर लेवल में उनको भी प्रमोट कर दिया गया है.
वाओ. तो नाउ यू हैव बीन ऑफिशियली अपॉइंटेड एज एमआर. बिफोर यू वर इन द जूनियर पोजीशन. नॉट मतलब वही था, लेकिन वो एक मतलब एमआर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आपको बिल्कुल एज अ नई दी गई है और रेजिग्नेशन भी दी गई है एमआर वाली, राइट?
जी जी सर, जी
तो
सर.
स्टैंडर्ड क्या है आपके पास? व्हाट स्टैंडर्ड आर देयर?
इन माई कंपनी.
हाँ हाँ, स्टैंडर्ड्स अभी जो कंपनी में. यस.
यस सर, ES 9100 है, IS 14,001, ISO 45,001 एंड नेट कैप, वो फ्लूइड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम वाला है.
ओके, ग्रेट. तो ये एरोस्पेस कंपनी है? दिस इज एरोस्पेस कंपनी?
जी सर, जी सर. दिस कंपनी इज एरोस्पेस एंड दिस इज इनटू मशीनिंग.
ओह, मशीनिंग. दैट्स ग्रेट. ग्रेट ग्रेट ग्रेट, सो नाइस. तो अभी अभी तो लेटर मिल गया आपको और अभी आपने काम शुरू कर दिया फिर
जी
नए
सर.
प्रोफाइल में? ओके.
जी,
यहाँ कितने साल हो गए इस कंपनी में जिसमें आप काम कर रहे थे?
अभी 2 साल हो गए सर.
2 साल हो गए. और एकदम आपको एमआर पोजीशन ये
जी.
अभी दी गई. और दिस रियली गुड. तो ऐसा क्या हुआ कि एमआर पोजीशन उन्होंने दी? मतलब व्हाट वाज द मेन रीजन you think they consider you for MR position?
Actually, what was happened? With my skill and knowledge, so they have
Hmm.
seen my work in
Wow.
the period of 2 years.
हाँ.
So I think they found okay with
हाँ.
this, and
Yes.
I can uh, hold the position.
वाह. दैट्स रियली गुड. ठीक है, आपने कैमरा स्टिल कर सकते हो? थोड़ा कैमरा हिल रहा आपका, विकास. कैमरा आप,
Yes, sir.
हाँ थोड़ा, हाँ एक बार मे बी अगर कोई ऐसा हो कुछ किताब वगैरह या कुछ ऐसी, अगर आप ऐसे लगा दोगे ना ज़्यादा बेटर रहेगा. कोई किताब या कॉपी या कहीं ऐसे स्टैंड या कहीं ऐसे फिक्स कर दीजिए,
अभी
अगर
कुछ भी
किताब
नहीं
पीछे
है
लगा
सर.
के.
देखिए,
ऐसा कुछ
देखते
नहीं है?
रहो.
कहीं, हाँ लोकेशन चेंज कर दीजिए कहीं ऐसा.
जी,
थोड़ा.
अभी ठीक है सर.
अभी एक मिनट ना. हाँ हाँ, ये थोड़ा सा. हाँ ये बेटर थोड़ा सा, हाँ मिडिल में बेस्ट. बढ़िया है. चलिए. तो अभी क्या चैलेंज जैसे अभी फेस कर रहे हो आप नए प्रोफाइल में, या फिर अभी क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है मैनेजमेंट की?
Sir, management needs to
हम्म.
support the company in the
हम्म.
terms of audit for especially
हम्म.
like tier one company like Collins Aerospace, Liber,
हम्म.
Pratt and Whitney.
हम्म.
So
हम्म.
these are the company who are tier one. So
यस.
they want me to face the audit and build the career and as well as grow the
हम्म.
company. So if company
वाह.
grows, definitely we are going to grow along with the company.
एब्सोल्युटली, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही बात है. वही मेन चीज है। तो अभी क्या चैलेंज फेस कर रहे हो अभी आप इन योर करियर, वेयर आई कैन गिव सम सजेशन और हेल्प, जहाँ आपको आई कैन असिस्ट।
सर लाइक ये एरोस्पेस में कस्टमर का ज़्यादा रिक्वायरमेंट होता है। तो
हम्म
वट एवर टर्मिनोलॉजी दे यूज एंड वट एवर
हम्म
शॉर्टकट they use, and their
हम्म
requirement is
हम्म
very high when compared to automotive
हम्म
industry.
यस
So in automotive industry, if we say like ये चलता है, तो in
हम्म
aerospace we can say like ये नहीं चलता है. So
नहीं चलता
100%
है, इट्स टोटली
inspection has
रिवर्स।
to be done.
हम्म
100%
हम्म
inspection has to be done at any cost,
हम्म
and their
हम्म
customer specific requirement has to be filled. So this is the
हम्म
main challenging what we are facing right now. So with the
हम्म
audits and with the skill what we possess, so I think that
हम्म
that will be okay, and that we can
हम्म
overcome with whatever the challenges we have. And
हम्म
right now in SubMastery, I have done a lot of courses, and so frankly speaking, I had no idea about the ISO standards. So one day I found a link of SubMastery. So
हम्म
there I joined, and I got some clarity about the ISO 9001. So I thought of doing the courses from SubMastery. So from ISO 9001 journey to till ISO 17025 journey, this was
हम्म
very good,
हम्म
and I would like to recommend to all my colleague and my senior manager, and I have already referred to him, so that I think he
वाओ,
can join courses with you, sir.
दैट्स गुड, बहुत बढ़िया। तो अभी मतलब मुझे बताना, व्हाट वर दी लाइक काइंड ऑफ challenges you were facing in your career before joining sub-mastery courses? Like what was the struggle or what was the challenge? As you said, you one day you found the platform. So what were the kind of challenges you think that you were facing or engineers like you are facing in the absence of this structured learning and platform like sub-mastery?
Sir, actually, frankly speaking, wherever we go, so there will be politics everywhere in the industry. So if we say our manager that you please help me in this regard to learning and to build my career, definitely in my career the biggest struggle was I was asking my manager, sir, please teach me ISO core tools and QA activities. So they were not teaching. So that was my struggle. So one day I found some mastery. So I have joined the courses, and I think that is
Hmm.
good. And
Yeah.
actually speaking, sir, I had
Hmm.
went to many of the company for an interview. So there I was rejected for not having ISO knowledge as well as
Hmm.
the certificate that an engineer must possess. So
I
I
understand.
have started,
One thing I would
and
like to add, one thing because I want to add here is that, like you said, yes, it is true that there is a big politics in the organization, and even in small and big companies, there is a lot of politics. And I always say there are two kind of manager. One is good manager, other is bad manager. Now the problem with bad manager, you rightly highlighted that they do not want to teach because they have a fear of their job. They think that if they will teach, or then this young engineer will take my job. So there is some sense of
yes,
insecurity in them. And the problem with good manager, those
yes,
who really want their people to learn, is that they do not have time. They are busy. So the what happened that I have seen in even in my career, that same I can resonate with you, and I think that whosoever is watching this series and this interview can resonate, that a good manager, they want to teach but they do not have time. they do not have this structure, or they are so busy in maybe firefighting or doing so many things. Bad manager do not want to teach. So what happened? Our period of 2, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, the engineers or professionals, end up doing whatever they are doing, and as you rightly said, then they face rejection in interview, then they face hardship in audits, which basically affect their career, and which result into a lower salaries and whatnot, problems in their career, and also like which in turn translate into problems in the family as well, because if you are not earning, then uh, people get married and they have kids, and then there are a lot of problems which happen because
Yes,
of
yes,
money. Okay, great. So you said that you found
yes.
submastery. Then how does this courses, and like because I see most of the time people take courses, right? And there are of course a lot of companies are available. Submastery is of course I think different, and we are especially for the manufacturing working professionals. So tell me that like how you find time, because most of the time people take courses, but they do not finish courses, right? So how does, like, what's your motivation? Like, what made you finish these courses and study these courses?
Sir, I think in the present market, if we update ourselves, so and if we have that concept in our mind that we have to do something for our family, the reason behind is if we do courses only, then our income will get increased through the company. So hence we have to see that where we stand in the market. So we have to update every day. Sir, I can say that our mobile phones, that may be Android or like iOS. So
Hmm.
every day and as and when that is getting updated, so we should also get updated accordingly, sir. So that has to be there in mind. So I have that type of hungriness and I am hungry for the ISO standards. So wherever I go, uh, I learn the standards, sir. So basically, I am fond of standards, sir. Really.
Wow, wow.
So
I think yes.
that
Even,
interpretation
yeah.
that I would like to do, sir.
I think I was also fond of the standards, and for that reason, I'm in this market for 2 decades, more than a 2 decade. Because I
Yes,
think
yes.
standards has like anyone can learn from standards, and there are a lot of things. Of course, many companies are not implementing standards in the true sense, and they are not getting benefit out of this. Okay, I would like to come back to your journey now, since you have been promoted as a management representative and MR. Like, it's a dream job for many of our young engineers, right? So, what are the kind of pressure you feel that the person who become MR or given this designation, because there are then a lot of responsibility come to him? Like, what kind of pressure you think that, or expectations? Because there are many participants or many viewers who might be thinking that they want to become MR, right? So, can you just throw some light on the 2 or 3 areas which you think management has those expectations from the this position, and how stressful is this career of MR?
Sir, in automotive industry, customer will not come frequently. So
Yeah.
they will be having some kind of audit plan based on the previous audit scores. But what happens in an aerospace industry, customer do come and like visit, and they do audit. If we assume one customer, so one customer that is tier one, so they are coming frequently as and when for the process audit and like product audit and like SRG or ESG audit, that we can say. So as and when they come, so we need to prepare for that. So that preparation and auditing challenges that we are facing. So that is actually, positively speaking, that is good for the organization also, and for an individual and professional growth. So when customers are coming frequently, So we will prepare accordingly, and they will be having some extra requirement, as they will be going to different suppliers, so their requirements can be fulfilled. In the same way, uh, our personal development can be developed, what we can say.
Yes. Hmm. You mentioned, of course, there's a lot of pressure in aerospace industry, and I can understand the reason for that. Of course, in the automotive, I think the requirements of OEM are getting harder day by day, and
Yes,
there is that kind of pressure in the whole supply chain. But in the aerospace, yes, stakes are very, very high, especially
yes,
like what happened in the recently. You see what is happening in the aerospace industry, and especially with the recent incidents, very sad incidents which happened. So, do you think that nobody knows the exact reason? Of course, there are some speculations. Do you think that's
yes.
the one major reason because stakes are very high? For that reason, there's a heavy pressure on the systems and product audit, process audit. Because if anything, one thing goes wrong, whole company can
Correct.
get bankrupt. Whole company can be wiped out of the business, even if one thing goes wrong. That's the reason you think that there are stakes are too much high, and for that reason, that pressure is there throughout the supply chain.
Yes, sir. That might be the reason. What happens if the risk level goes high? Whenever some real-time accident happens, so obviously, like example, what we can say, like OEM type of customer, they will flow their requirement through tier 1 and through the tier 1 to all the supply chain, as well as the suppliers, what we can say. So the risk what we are facing nowadays is customer demand, customer specific requirement, and risk analysis is getting increased nowadays, because of the accidents, what we can see nowadays, that is a real time, and that is very drastically happened. So God should not do such sorts of incident to
Yeah.
anyone. But
Mhm.
because of that, we are facing a lot of pressure all over the supply chain, pressure through the risk analysis. Again, customer send one checklist to fill all those things, and again they are going uh, to come for an on-site audit. So
Mhm.
thereby we are facing some sorts of challenges in our
But
organization
those are good.
in
Those
an
are good.
aerospace industry.
I think
Yes,
those are
yes,
good as well from the safety point of view. That has to be there, right? Because if the
yes,
risk is high, of course, there are a lot of scrutiny, and for that reason, I think in aerospace industry, not a easy industry.
yes, yes, correct, sir.
And
That is their
do
customer
you think that
specific requirement.
even job get lost because some maintenance engineer has not done something? Because I have read about this multiple time. There were
Yes,
some
yes,
issues in the, of course, like I'm talking from the you are at the in the supply chain part of that, but yeah, the pressure can flow towards the whole supply chain
yes,
because jobs
correct,
get
correct.
lost. People might get fired
Yes.
if things malfunction, and if it that happen at scale, it's a big risk. So, do you ever fear that the MR position has lesser risk, or they are equally at the risk of losing customer audits and some failure like that happen? Then MR management representative will also be made balika bakra because in many organizations this happen that somebody has to made
Okay.
scapegoat. You understand that audit is failing or some parts are getting rejected, then they think who need to be blamed. So, do you think that it is
Yes, yes.
there in some companies this kind of culture, and how you
Yes.
anyone can prepare and protect?
Yeah, yes, correct, sir. That is a that is a common question asked by everyone.
Mm.
Like what will be the risk of MR? So obviously, MR will be under high risk when he or she is in organization. Why? Because something gets wrong, then our management will say, what you are doing. Even the mistake is someone's, that doesn't matter. So
Mm.
I think MR is a big a big challenging role that we can say, sir.
Hmm. Even in consulting,
And
I can share this. The same thing even in consulting. When things are good, companies are getting one or two NC or very less NC. Everyone is happy. They are getting good marks. But even if out of 10 customers did very well, 10 customer audit went very well, one customer was like in his mood or whatever might be reason, he just blasted the client, and then client is telling, oh, what are you doing, Sharmaji? And then I said, sir, 10 customer has given good marks and this one
correct,
customer,
correct,
let's see what is the reason for
correct.
that. See, I mean to say,
Sir,
you need to look at reason, what is the reason, and then take that action. See his checklist, work as per that. We need to work, what are the gaps, rather than blaming someone. I think same is in the consulting and
correct,
in the
correct,
management
correct,
representative
sir.
domain. But I think it's, of course, there are risk and opportunities and challenges with all the positions, right? So how do you take care of that? Let's say if this happen when a blame game is happening. So how do you respond to that as a management representative?
Sir, sir, this is common that if we do, if the total marks is 100, and if you score 99, and if you don't score 1 marks, that is a common that everyone is going to blame us. So that risk,
True,
sir.
true. Very
But
good analogy. Yeah.
when coming to your question, so we have to be very polite and very calm in that situation, that we don't want to lose the job, sir. Seriously. So
Yeah.
we should answer very politely and maturely. That way we have to handle the situation. It's not mean that when management scolds us whenever some problem happens, and if we go on replying in very harsh manner, that will not
Mm,
be professionally good. So we have to handle the situation very calmly. So that is the thing. In my present organization, the people are very good, people are like very calm. So whatever the situation is, even my reporting manager comes and discuss with me, and vice versa, to solve the issues very very professional manner. So I think
mm.
that should be in and every organization to solve the issues. Sir, the
True.
problem, the gaps will be everywhere. There is no company that you cannot find a mistake. So none of the company is perfect, sir. But whenever we are getting some NCS, so we have to handle in very professional manner to close the NC and implement successfully. So yes, and
Mm.
apart from that, I would like to say that honestly about
Yeah.
submastery is
Yeah, please. Yeah.
uh, uh, when uh, when I joined the courses of 9001 in 2015, I had no idea about what is that.
Really?
So
Is
just
it?
yes, sir.
And this happened
Really, really, sir.
how much time back? Like how many years back? 1 year back or 1.5 year back? When you
No, 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 sir. This is happened with me around 2018 or 19, sir.
okay, you were the
So at that time,
among the
yes,
first batch among the
yes,
1920. Yeah,
yes, yes. The
I
first bike,
remember. I remember.
first
Yeah,
batch,
yeah.
I took the course. Correct, sir.
Hmm.
And the
Yeah. Wow.
first time when I saw you in like presenting, sir. Seriously, I got very good learning things from you, sir.
Wow.
And when I got impressed from you in teaching, so right now I am giving my the same way of teaching what you present to the student in my present company also.
Wow.
And when coming to career growth, sir. So like after 9001, I have taken the courses of IATF also. IATF
Right, right.
16949. And later on, I tried to learn something more. Apart from these two QMS standards, so I have taken ISO 14001, 45001, and 17025 awareness course earlier, and now I have completed the course
Wow,
like 17025. And in my present company they are planning to do enable calibration lab, so
wow.
that will be good to me to learn. And apart from this, I have learned something standard like ISO 50001 with my own,
Wow,
ISO 22301 also, and ISO 26001. So
wow.
these are all the all standards which I have learned with some guidance or with my own, sir.
That's
So
it.
when coming to submastery, I would like to recommend everyone to join and to build their career. That is the thing I wanted to say, sir. So
Yeah, yeah.
today is the time where I have spoken with you like one to one.
I think one thing
So
which I find is I think 2020 you joined this first when we were
yes,
doing live batch. Now we had this alternate membership, and now we have transitioned to lead auditor courses which are
yes,
exemplar global accredited lead auditor courses. And this is amazing. Like 2018 19 knew nothing about standards. I think 2020 you came to us, and in this short period of 5 years now you are heading this aerospace
yes,
in the aerospace organization. You are management representative. This is like some sort of I think it's all your hard work with all the humility. When we see a lot of success stories, I think we can give platform like a submastery like company, and we can build that platform, and that's the reason why we exist. But the kind of the efforts and the continuous learning, and you said that some of the things you standard you learn on your own. This is very very important, and then you got some standard help from our organization. I think this is lacking in most of the professionals, that they don't prioritize their learning. I think that is the you are the like perfect example, that in just such a short period of time by learning, when you knew nothing about the standard, and just in close to few years now you are management representative, and now you are also gaining
yes,
new standard knowledge. I
of
really
course.
like this, and this will definitely motivate why we are doing this interviews, not because submaster will become popular, more people will come, touchwood, like that is happening on its own. Like we don't have to do this kind of advertisement. Why we are doing this kind of interviews, I think I'm doing this for after a long time. Why? Because I want the people who are like Vikas, who might be thinking, I don't know nothing about this standard, I don't know nothing about this particular thing, and I want to learn. I see this position, or I want to reach this level, whatever it could be, like whatever that position could be, वो कोई भी हो सकती है. So that they get a belief, right? उनको एक belief system आता है कि यार अगर इन्होंने किया, if
Correct,
this person has done, I can also do same. That's the reason,
correct, correct.
because manufacturing may, even in aerospace or in the automotive manufacturing, there's a lot of negativity which is there in the organization, many
Yes,
companies,
yes,
right? There's a toxic
yes.
culture in many companies, like you talked about one. Politics is there in many companies. So then when they see success stories like yours, when they see a person has made a progress, then they get this belief कि हम भी कर सकते हैं, we can also do, right? And now with the AI, artificial intelligence, there are a lot of opportunities to learn. अब तो नॉलेज
Yes,
डेमोक्रेटाइज हो गई है, इट्स ऑल दैट यू नीड मोटिवेशन, राइट? तो वो स्ट्रक्चर भी है, लर्निंग भी है. आई थिंक देर इज अ लॉट ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी which is there to learn, right? So because I think I really enjoyed talking with you, and I think you also appreciated and also recommended other members to join. Of
yes,
course, like this is
yes,
coming
yes.
by heart. I haven't told you to talk about this, but this is coming from heart by you, because
Yes,
you
yes.
think that
Right.
I need to tell that if I have some good medicine, or anybody suffering from any kind of disease, and you think that if you can help, then you are doing that by on your own, and that's the so
Correct,
kind
correct,
of you. I think that's the kind of humility which is there in you.
correct,
And I
correct.
think the with this new position in which you are in, it's not easy. I have been to this position, of course, but there's a lot of upside also. Like you learn a lot of things. आपको कई सारी चीज़ें सीखने को मिलती हैं, and you become more valuable to organization. You add direct value to the organization, right?
Correct,
So
correct,
I
sir.
think that's all the kind of learnings. So I would like whosoever is watching this episode, with Vikas Kumar Tiwari, and he has become management representative in the aerospace industry, which is not an easy industry. So I would like every one of you to comment and congratulate him, right? And our congratulations and our good wishes are also with you. Any last word because you want to say it to the people who will be watching this, like because as we will be releasing this in various platform, anything you want to say to like
Yes, sir.
yourself or younger to you to yourself, like let's say you are a young 5 year old or 10 year old back, like what will you tell to that guy?
Sir, in my experience, what I have faced is like my senior in my previous companies or like wherever that just I was saying to sir, please teach me. So they were not teaching me, sir. Honestly speaking. So what I would like to say to all young engineers or managers is that please help people. Okay, sir. By teaching and by making their career grow, so that one day they will remember you definitely. So while the teaching, you will not become uh, junior to him, or that your job will not be, taken by your junior. Obviously, if your junior is growing, then you will also grow in an organization. So please teach the juniors who wants to learn something and who wants to grow in your life, sorry, in their life. So be good, sir, and do good. Sir, if you help our junior, definitely someone from some company will definitely going to help us. Right, sir. So my policy is that be good, sir, and do good always. That is what I'm trying to say to everyone who is watching this video. So please help and support the people. So that will help you finally in your life, sir.
Right. I think you said correctly, and I think this is what you are doing for your people now. As you said that you are
Correct,
passionate
sir.
for teaching, and you
Yes,
are also teaching them. I think
exactly.
this will go a long way. And thank you, Vikas. I really enjoyed talking to you, and you are definitely an inspiration for so many. It's not that you need some big success or money or fame, but these are the small achievements when people get
Correct,
in their life, and
correct, sir.
this if can inspire even a one person, those who sitting in a corner in
Yes,
his room and watching and thinking, yeah, how can I grow? Is it possible to grow? Can I learn? My senior is not teaching me, or there's a lot of politics. So I think this will give a some sort of internal motivation that if he or she, when I'm telling he, it include both the gender, right? When he or she is
correct.
put the efforts in the right way, they will learn and they will definitely make progress in their life and career. As you said correctly, like I worked with NK Minda Group, and which is a very renowned
Yes,
automotive supply chain company, and I was MR in that company in one of the unit. So they had this culture where they always used to say that who's the second line, right? That was the responsibility of the manager to teach the junior, and that's how the structures flows from the managing director till down the line, at least to the level of supervisor or at least to the engineer level. I think that kind of culture need to be there, and the knowledge need to be passed. But yeah, having said that, of course, it's very difficult. But yes, those who understand, and there are so many
yes,
people
yes.
who are doing this. But I think yes, this is a very good message which you shared to all the people. So, Vikas, thank you very much for this interview, and it's really inspiring for so
Thank you so
many,
much, sir.
including me also. Yeah, thank you,
Yes,
Vikas.
and one day I want to meet you, sir. So
Why not?
whenever
Why
you
not?
come to Bangalore,
Yeah,
in and around the city, please ping me, sir.
sure, sure. Why
So
not?
that I can meet you personally, sir. And from the 5 to 6 years, we are online, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Just
understand.
we want to offline, and
Yeah,
I want to meet you personally, sir.
sure, because I think
Yes,
I
sir.
will definitely plan something, some meetup
Yes.
in city or at least in Bengaluru. I have been there multiple times, but yeah, definitely I will. and do that. Thanks, Vikas. Thanks for your nice
Yes.
words. Thank
Thank
you.
you a lot, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind. Bye bye. Jai Hind.
Bye, sir.